So with a deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left in me and shift my gaze upwards. Whoa! What up, geeks and dudes and dudettes? My name is Geeky and welcome back, finally, to another episode of Monday Night Horror. Now, I know a lot of you guys are thinking, I'm wondering right now what the heck Monday Night Horror is, as so many new people have joined the channel and have not ever seen this series. This series is actually an old series that I had on the channel months ago, sometime last year, where I played a horror game every Monday night, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this one because I'm going to change it up a bit. I'm going to make sure I play games that you guys will be interested in, and one in particular that I'm going to be playing tonight is called The Letter, which is a graphic novel style horror game, and it's in development right now as it's only the demo that's released at this current moment. So this is a series that I'm going to be doing and bringing back to the channel every Monday night, and I will be taking open requests from all of you of any particular games that you want me to play every Monday night that's horror related. And of course, when I play those games that you have requested, you will get a shout out every Monday night, and so the people and the community know that this is the person that requested this particular game. I'm actually very excited, dude. As promised, gaming videos are coming back to the channel. I can't wait to get into this, dude. So without wasting any more time and without further ado, let's start Monday Night Horror. Here we go. Alright, dude, so welcome to The Letter. Straight away you can see from the opening title of the screen, it looks really good. The art that's done in this game is amazing. I've seen some screenshots and stuff, and I think it's going to be something that we're both going to enjoy. I mean, all of us are going to enjoy, and I'm looking forward to getting into it, dude. So let's just start a new game. Here we go. Whoa, sweet mama Jesus, what the heck was that? Oh my god, I only started! Okay, so here's the prologue, dudes. The Ermengarde Mansion. Ooh. I like the look of this. This looks really nice, actually. So this is the Ermengarde Mansion. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth. I can't pronounce that. Ermengarde of Luxborn humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Oh, so they sounded like really nice people. Under the influence and wealth, what was once small sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. What great plague? Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte, Ermengarde. Lady Charlotte. The mansion has stood since the 1620s. Wow, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. Ooh, I like this story already, dudes. I have to admit, after Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. Ooh, it's a stormy night, dudes. It's a stormy night. And that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsays of mysterious women roaming the hollowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Oh, spooky, dudes. Even after 400 years, these stories remain much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. That's a very good hoax, if you ask me. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Why would you buy that house? Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. I like this story. I like it. It's a good opening to the game. Good luck. Isabella. Okay, so this is the start of the game. Oh, we got a phone call. It's Rose. Hello, Rose.
Hello? Isabella.
Yes, that's me. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Where are you? Oh, I should want a girl's voice, sorry. Wait, a familiar jittery voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey Rose. I'm at St. Gertie
Oh,
High.
this is her.
What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter?
Rose is not happy for some reason.
Silly, I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised.
Oh,
my
crap.
God, please don't tell me you forgot.
She did.
You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you?
She forgot.
You chickened out.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here.
Yeah, hurry up. Come on now. You're
This
keeping her
place is
waiting.
Huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Oh,
Why
you're
are you
really
so
making a
surprised?
mistake.
This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this.
Oh, you really don't. You really don't,
It
Rose.
really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all.
I don't know why people don't believe in ghosts. Ghosts are clearly real. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one. You guys let me know in the comment section. Do you believe in ghosts or do you not? Because I do. I'm a strong believer.
And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything.
Oh, I beg to differ.
They're nothing but spirits.
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
Uh-oh.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
I love the voice
Believe it or
acting in
not,
this.
It's better to be careful.
It is. Better safe than sorry, Rose.
You know,
Come on
not
now, Rose.
Every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
I think we're going to find more than a dead body in this mansion. I have a
That
feeling.
was one time, Isabella. Loosen up.
What? That actually happened.
Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Come on, Isabella, hurry up. We can't leave Rose there
see
by
you.
herself.
Bye.
Oh, I can't help but feel concerned for Rose right now, dudes. Rose still charming as ever.
Who was that?
Who's this? I look up from my phone to see Rebecca, or Becca, giving me a questioning look. Oh, that face though! She doesn't look happy either.
It's just Rose.
It's just Rose.
The one you said who trained you for your job back when you started.
Am I a teacher or what? This is a
You're
classroom,
working
obviously.
together again?
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after the renovations.
Oh no, you don't want to
Today
go
is
there.
sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Oh wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about?
Yep, that one.
Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps?
Yeah, she was saying it only a few minutes
You actually
ago.
went there? And you're going back?
Uh-huh.
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
This is true. As soon as those words have left my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just
Becca's
that I didn't
cute.
expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all. I honestly thought you'd back out.
No,
Not
well,
all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it.
okay, so she needs money, obviously. I just wanted to point out that the voice acting is done very well so far for a game that's still in development, and the artwork is phenomenal. I love this, and I love the little animated backgrounds and stuff, and the colors are so vibrant. It's so nice to look at.
Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus.
Oh, happy days!
They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier. They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect! I can't read today, dudes! A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Or Ashton.
That's nice of her. Who's Ashton?
We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
Oh, that's so nice. I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Becca!
I've
Oh,
noticed
Becca.
that you've been
Oh,
living off
Becca.
instant noodles these past few weeks.
There's nothing wrong with instant noodles. I do love my noodles. Oh my god, that look of disgust! Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca is excellent at her job teaching boisterous teenagers. So she's a teacher. Am I a teacher too then? What?
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll
They're
definitely
cheap.
end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Ooh. I eat other things too. You're not my mom. Oh, what'll I say? What'll I say? What'll I say? I'm gonna say... No, I think I would say... Well, she's a friend, so I'd probably say this. Relationship status updated. Okay. I press my lips together and roll my eyes at her. I'm not entirely sure how I should feel whenever she goes on her mother hen mode. She means well. I'm glad someone's looking out for me, especially with my family living on the other side of the globe. But Becca's bossy attitude can be such a pain at times. She's more overbearing than Mama, and that already says a lot.
You're not my mom.
Oh, here we go.
I didn't say I am.
Nope, but you're acting like one. You don't need to boss me around all the time.
Yeah, Becca. Come on, Becca. You're cute, but geesh. She gives me a completely unimpressed look. She's given me that at least 3 times now. Immediately, I brace myself for another round of reprimands from her. Reprimands. Some long words in this game, dudes.
I'm
Or you
not
just can't
bossing
read.
you around. I'm just telling you to at least mind what you're eating.
True.
Remember what happened last year?
What happened last year?
You ended up bedridden for 2 weeks after eating something bad, and I ended up having to listen to you cry about how those absences would take a huge chunk out of your paycheck.
Okay.
Do you want that to happen again?
No.
No, Mom.
Oh, I knew she was gonna say that! Only a loud, frustrated sigh comes from her while she pinches the bridge of her nose, likely to help ease a headache starting to form in her head. I bite my lower lip to keep myself from laughing out loud at the image she makes, expecting her to say more. But when at last she looks up, she's simply carrying a resigned expression on her face.
I'm serious.
Not my mom, Rebecca.
Yeah, you're not my mom, Rebecca.
Maria Isabella Grace.
And now she does sound like a mom. I shut my mouth after that. From the start, I know she's not really angry, but I don't want to push it. An angry Becca isn't someone I wish to cross in my lifetime. Yeah, she looks intimidating when she does that. I've seen it happen and it wasn't pretty.
Yeah, I'll stop.
I'll stop. I grumble, but she doesn't seem to care much, only giving me a small acknowledging nod.
Good.
Good.
Look, if you need anything, tell me and I'll help in any way I can. You don't have to do this alone.
Ah, she's sweet though. You
Thanks,
have to.
Becca.
She only,
I really
she only
appreciate
cares
it, but
about
you don't
Isabella.
need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime.
Yeah,
And
come
before
on,
you
Becca.
ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
True.
You and your pride. But suit yourself.
Suit yourself.
The offer stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. I learn from experience. I have also gone through that kind of situation. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small pretty things or petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose her that friendship over something so trivial. Becca, taking a quick glance at something behind me, probably the clock hanging above the notice board, snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute. We can catch up later.
Awesome.
Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
Damn right I will. I love the fact that there's a lot of dialogue that's going on in my head, or Isabella's head, very similar to that of an anime, because when you see conversations happening in an anime, they'd be talking to each other and then you take a brief few seconds where they're actually talking to themselves, and that's exactly how they're kind of portraying this in this graphic novel game. I like it so far. I'm really into this so far, dudes, and I hope you guys are too.
You bet!
You betcha! With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history textbook. Oh, she's a history teacher. She's probably working out her lesson plan for next week. Or trying, at least. Aw, poor thing. Her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. Okay? As this is precisely why I followed her here in the first place. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying for other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey,
oh, I hope she's okay.
You sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Ah, hush, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Oh.
I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
She's like changed the way she talked there all of a sudden. What's this? Relationship. Ah. So these are characters that we're going to meet. We've only met Becca, but for some reason Becca is not here. She's not here at all, actually. We have more characters though. We have Luke, Ashton. Oh, there's Becca. Marianne, Zachary, and Hannah, and that's me, of course. Oh, this is cool. I like this. I level her with a flat look. She has a cold she has a cold for a couple of days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. Oh, I hope she's okay. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. Of course, she's at work. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed to her. Oh, come on. Look who's being stubborn now. Now, Becca! You're telling me what to do, but you're not looking after yourself.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
Okay. She offers me a reassuring smile and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she has decided on something. Defeated, I reached inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she had left earlier. Oh, you go, Isabel! She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. She's like, oh, did I leave that there? Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I am not letting her have her way.
Alright, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts her gaze back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Yeah, the tables have been turned.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Oh! Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. I can't read today, dudes. With a wave of goodbye, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. Oh, that's awesome. Really liking the character relationships here already. They're actually very good. Okay, I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently, everyone in Luxburn City knows of it, including every bit of rumour surrounding the place. Well, that already automatically tells you it's bad news. Just the mention of its name, it's enough for locals to give you cautious sidelong glances. Ooh. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up to the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window as soon as the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to do some last-minute reviews of the mansion documents yesterday. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again.
Rose?
Anyway, it's Ash.
Guess again.
That voice.
Ash.
He looks like a kook. He looks like a Final Fantasy 7 or a Final Fantasy 15 character.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Ooh, what's going on here?
You know the indie movie he's been working on for months? The premiere's going on tonight at a film fest, and he's really excited to watch it with us. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
Oh man.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
She'll
Cool.
be there.
I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know.
I think it's going to be later than that. I have a feeling.
It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion?
Oh, he's heard of it.
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up!
Well, like she said, she's desperate. Ash chuckles from the other end and can't help but roll my eyes at him.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're
Ashhole.
done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Savagery.
Whatever. Bye.
Stupid asshole. Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough. Oh, we have arrived at the mansion. Journal updated. Timeline October 21st. It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. It doesn't look too bad during the day. It actually looks really nice. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Beautifully situated in the middle vast open field with several lush green trees dotting the immediate vicinity that converges into small woodlands nearby. Yet despite all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and only the rustling of the leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes. While Anselm Village is just a few miles away, everybody keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear, horrified at the thought of falling under the mansion's curse. What? Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes the place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place is going to be at night.
Are you planning to go inside that place, Missy?
Oh, the taxi driver knows the history. The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum and a return of my nod. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I've paid, but there's a hesitant expression on his face as if something hasn't been said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Here we go.
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in their house doesn't want to either.
Oh.
I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it.
Wow.
No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
You never know.
You never know. He drives off after, but what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my guts. Oh, just get your ass out of there, girl. I don't want you to go in there. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I make my approach towards the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. Plus Rose is in there already. It isn't like I have any choice in the matter anyway. If I want to get that bonus in commission, one way or another, I've got to sell this property. Like I said, she's desperate for money. The door is ajar when I get to it, however, and my own copy of keys dangle in my hand, now useless. Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. Oh no, Rose! I'm worried about Rose! We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Oh, we've arrived at the house. Entering what greets me inside leaves me gaping. A huge staircase. I wouldn't have expected anything different. Look at these little photos. These are cool. I really like the artwork in this game. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook and cranny and crevice and made it a spick and span. It is gorgeous! All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As though it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in the world are better left in peace, never to be disturbed ever again. I strongly believe in that, I really do.
Rose?
There's even an echo. I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
Oh, it's not looking good for Rose, dudes. My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways. But where's Rose? Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I think she'll hear me no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. We're going to call her. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number. But
the number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
Not recognized? What do you mean has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? Oh, so this is where Isabella is going to start getting really, really worried. And I'm already worried about Rose. I was worried when she was on her own anyway. Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away. I like that little reference right there. Right? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. She's going to try her again.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
This is not right. This is not right at all. But to no avail. Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Rose? If you can hear
she's
me,
scared now.
please come out.
Rose, where you at, girl? Where you at?
Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps.
Could you imagine if she was just playing a prank? That would be so mean. No answer. This isn't going to work. The place is big. She can be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deep into the mansion. Oh, here we go. Taking a couple of steps forward, I notice something move by the hallway above the grand staircase.
What the hell? Rose?
The heck was that?
Rose, is that you? Not
No.
funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not coming out, huh? Fine. I'm going.
Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. She's gonna try her again. Growing desperate, I make another attempt to reach her number. Oh no, Rose, where are you at? Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord. Yes, it's ringing.
Hello?
Hello, Rose?
Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
Uh-oh. She doesn't respond. There's only heavy static coming from her side. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from
Rose,
her.
come on. Where are you?
Where is she? A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down. She's in the attic!
What? The attic? Why?
And it just cuts out. Oh no, don't go to the attic! Please, Isabella, do not go to the attic! With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. No wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all places, she just to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? No, she's not. Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Oh, yep, I think you need to question your career choice there, Isabella. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. Oh, here we go, we're on top of the stairs. It branches out to the two major wings of the mansion, the east wing and the west wing. Ooh. There are 2 attics here, one on each side. So is this one and this one? Ooh. But the east one has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and somehow I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going into stuffy storage rooms. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room. Inside this, another set of steps leading to a second attic. Unlike the grand staircase though, the stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones and covered with a thick coating of dust that kicks up into the air with my every step. Thank God it's still daytime. If it isn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I may easily stumble and fall. With how old the place is, there are no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Why they didn't bother to add one here when they renovated escapes me. Sheesh! They did it with the rest of the house. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. This is the small bedroom. This is creepy as hell. It looks exactly as it did since the last time I've been here, full of dust, worn out and faded by time. Odd, I thought they cleaned everything. Did the crew miss this room? Couldn't have. Oh, cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No, it couldn't have been. It couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambience of this entire estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure to stay alert and awake. And I'm sure she said she's here in the attic. Is this a prank? Or maybe the phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Oh my god. Oh, shut up, brain. You are not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? Where is... The hell was that? That's it. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea right from the start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish Blackwater Country beliefs. I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time. No. I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. Briar Reality can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room, just to check.
Huh? What's this?
What's what? My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. It looks like...
A letter?
A letter? This is the letter! This is why it's called a letter! Lying on the ground, it's just a couple inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up. Here we go. Strange. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days back, me and a few other agents inspected the mansion to prepare for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hadn't been here before. Someone must have left it in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I can't have missed her though, can I? There's only one set of stairs to and from the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it'll fall apart if I so much as touch it. With great care I open it, and what I read shakes me to my core. Oh my god! Help
What?
me! Help me!
Oh my
Help
God.
me! It looks like it's in blood, but it's obviously red ink. Nothing but words help me fills the page. All of it seemingly written with a crimson shaded pen. Or blood. The same phrase just goes on and on until... Send this to 5 people or else. Oh my god, it was like those old text messages that you get on your phone and you have to send it, or something bad will happen to you tonight.
Send this to 5 people or else. Or else what?
Yeah, or else what?
Or else what?
as quickly as I can. I scan the back of the paper and peek into an envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page. But there's nothing.
No. Oh, please, no.
Oh, Isabella's freaking out now, dudes! I'm freaking out! My hands tremble as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. Oh, I need to get out of here. Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. Oh! What the hell? Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds, with skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things one isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to cry, call for help, but the words catch my throat. Even my feet won't move, completely paralyzed out of terror. Lord, please help me. Be brave and look up. Close and pray. Oh my god, what would you do in a situation like this? I think me personally, I'd probably close and pray, but for this particular occasion, I'm curious, so I'm going to say be brave and look up. I need to face it. Whatever these feet belong to, I need to face it. And if I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, at least I know what my killer looks like. A cold comfort. So with a deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left in me and shift my gaze upwards. Oh, what the frick? Is that it?
Please, don't hurt me.
That's freaking terrifying.
No.
Oh my god. Without thinking, I scramble towards the door. I struggle to open it, but it won't budge.
Stay away. Go away. Please, Lord, make it go away.
Oh my god. Wow. Now. Why now? Why won't it open now? My heart sinks as reality draws in. I'm locked in. Locked in with that thing.
Let me out. Let me out.
Oh, poor Isabella.
Let me out.
This is like The Grudge. It slowly approaches me as I wrench the doorknob violently back and forth. What do we do? No. Oh, tab Z. Oh. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh no. Whoa. It's gone. What the hell? Where is it? Oh!